Alright, so you want to buy some stocks, and if you're just beginning, you need to find a brokerage firm that will allow you to buy and sell stocks. This is how you earn money. You buy low, you sell high. Simple as that. But not all brokerage firms are the same. These are my top 5 recommendations. The number 1 brokerage firm that I recommend is Fidelity. They have such a clean website, they offer great funds, and their support is wonderful. It's simple. They're pretty much the top dog. It always fluctuates first and second, but in my book, they're number 1. So you just go to fidelity.com, create an account, you give them all the information you need, and it's simple as that. Then you throw some funds in there, and you can start buying and selling stocks. The second that I recommend is TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade, great brokerage firm. They have a great clean website, and they've got some pretty decent funds. And when I say funds, for all 5 of these is the index funds and mutual funds. We'll go over some of those in later videos, so like and subscribe, and I'll explain those further. But TD Ameritrade has one thing that differs from all the others. They have thinkorswim. So thinkorswim is a charting software, and by far it is the best. It has been the best for years. So if you like charts and cool stuff like that, thinkorswim is where it's at, and TD Ameritrade has it. Third is Charles Schwab. So Charles Schwab always had a clean website. They've always been kind of pretty big. They're more of a bank, but the last few years they've really improved their brokerage firm or website, and you'll see that Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade might become one eventually. Charles Schwab actually bought TD Ameritrade. So you're going to see those two come together, but until they do, Charles Schwab is a top dog. And fourth, I recommend E-Trade. E-Trade has always been a fairly popular website, brokerage firm. They haven't been the best, but they've been there. And they beat all the others because, the support is pretty good. In my opinion, you always go with the top dogs where you're putting money because, well, it's money. If I'm putting it in somewhere, I want to know that it's protected and I can call somebody to get support. The fifth is Vanguard. So Vanguard, I thought about not including this, but pretty much they've got some amazing funds. But when you look at the pricing, sometimes I don't like Vanguard. The retirement, they only allow if you put in a certain amount to start with, and that I don't really like that. I thought about not including them, but they have literally the most popular index fund in the world. So I'll do another video on Vanguard later, so like and subscribe. And those are my top 5. Now, I did not include Robinhood just for the very fact that Robinhood is a small company. They do not have somebody you can call and get support from. You can't go to a physical location. Fidelity has some physical locations. I believe TD Ameritrade had some physical locations. They still do. Charles Schwab is a bank. I want to know that my money is safe. Robinhood does not do that. If you do some research and check out Robinhood, you'll see that a lot of times their orders are slow. People will trade options on there, which I think is just idiotic. And you'll see people lose a ton of money just because they're small. They're growing, and they revolutionized the trading field by offering zero $0 trades, which is great, but frankly, this is money. This is the most important thing in life, arguably. And I want to know that my exchange is going to be up all the time. If I'm having a problem with my account and or funds, I can call a number. I don't want to submit an email and wait a few days to have my issue resolved. Frankly, if you were to do Robinhood, I would highly recommend you only do like $1,000. If you've got a ton of money, maybe you just up it. Robinhood is only I recommend is just for easy buying and selling on your phone. Not massive amounts of money. Please, I highly recommend sticking with the top dogs when you're dealing with your money because it could end up costing you a ton of money for issues. It's as simple as that. So do your own research, have some fun, make some money. This video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.